Hi, Tim.
Hi, great to meet you.
It's good that you brought all these herbs here.
Oh,
Because I think it's really much better
exactly.
to have the herbs in front of you and you can smell them, you can touch them, and you feel
Right.
the size. So you get a relationship to the herb and you get an imagination how the herb actually looks like, which is very helpful when you prescribe them to your patient in the practice.
Exactly, I think so too. That's why, like yesterday when we went to the pharmacy, local pharmacy in Hangzhou called Zhongdetang,
Zhongdetang.
it was, I think, the best thing to do, what we did, to go there and to ask for all of these herbs, what we find in the Shanghanlun, to have like much better learning experience.
How much herbs are in the Shanghanlun, you said?
It's around 87 or 88, if I'm not completely wrong. There are different kind of sayings, and now we have in total more than 75 herbs over here. There are some we didn't get in the pharmacy, and yeah, today we were making some kind of pictures from all of these herbs, so you see these kind of instructions what we did to also to keep these kind of memories and to use them for courses and for teachings, also for patients, for students.
There's some of the most important herbs here. What do you think? What is it? Dazao, Chaihu,
Right.
Ranzao, Renshen.
Yes, exactly.
What else is one of the most important herbs?
For example, you have Jiao over here. It's the Jiao Zhu, right? Let me take it out. I'll show you a little bit. It looks like a pearl, right? Jiao Zhu. So you also have it as some kind of jelly.
For me, that's horrible. I'm vegetarian. I don't like these kind of things.
All right.
But they're part of the medicine.
So maybe you go more for the umei, maybe the Chinese plum.
That's right.
You also have that over here, which is quite sour, and I think like now quite suitable to eat it in the summer because it's so hot outside. Also to prevent from like more sweating, but also for digestive disease. Umei.
Look,
You
it's
wanna,
pretty
you wanna,
big.
you wanna smell or like I can?
It's sour,
It is, yeah.
but it smells sweet.
Okay. Or herbs like baiju or dangui. Yeah, I think it's quite important because also Chinese medicine talks about the xiang xue, like according to the shape of the herb, you can also say a lot of functions which are related. Also according to the color, for example.
I mean, Huang Lian is one of these interesting herbs because if you prescribe Huang Lian, you know it's bitter, and you know it's very bitter. But if you actually have seen it, and if you have just put a little grain of it in your mouth, you know
Right.
how bitter it is, and
Exactly.
it's really crazily bitter. And you just put a small grain in your tea, and it ruins the whole tea. The whole tea becomes yellow, and it becomes super, super bitter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
these
yes.
things you need to experience.
Exactly, like Huangbo, we have it over here, also so yellow and Huanglian.
Yeah.
That makes it really interesting, and then you also know why you have to be carefully prescribing these herbs because they are so bitter and easily hurting spleen and stomach. So a lot of things, it's much easier to learn when you have all of these herbs in front of you. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Fulling. Small parts of smooth fulling.
Fooling, I take it out. Yeah, looks like this,
Then to
like
the-
white bricks.
Yeah, how does a fulling actually look like in original, do you know?
Not so sure. Not so sure.
I mean, it must be a big fungus which
Yeah.
grows around wood, right?
Yes, yes. I'm not so sure. So you see also like I have my open questions
We're
and I
always
think
learning.
that's why like you have to see these herbs to get new questions because it's also giving you more opportunity to learn about the functions, right?
Absolutely. So here we have Daichusha, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's
yes.
very heavy.
Mm.
It's heavy.
Okay. Wonderful. Or for example this one, I just have to open this bag and you can smell it immediately. This is also some kind of Chen tea.
Very strong, very fragrant.
Oh yeah.
And you can perceive how it affects your stomach, how this fragrancy opens up your stomach and harmonizes the stomach.
Yes, right. And drying dampness, like good for the spleen. TMP, 燥湿, like drying the dampness and strengthening spleen functions. Something interesting is also over here, which is the flower from the pipa tree. Usually we only use the leaves, like pipa here, and this is the flower. And I was just buying it because my wife, you know, she had some kind of cup, and she got this from a friend. It looks like this, the flowers or the buds. You wanna take a look at it?
It smells very mild, like camomilla.
Oh right.
Yeah. Very
Oh,
mild.
it smells very nice.
You can imagine.
Mm,
You can
nice.
just imagine that it's gonna be sweat-inducing.
Right. Yes, clearing heat and stopping cough. Great. Yeah, I think also, for example, the Shanghan-Lun study, where you all have these different kind of herbs over here and try to learn about all of these formulas. So just by arranging different kind of herbs together, it's also much easier to memorize. And to simply to understand about the functions, right? About Mahuangtang, or we have Guizhi over here. If you already also you smelled Guizhi before, you have this special fragrance.
Sweet, pungent,
Right.
but not as pungent as Rogue Way.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the great thing when you learn Chinese medicine in China, because you have these local pharmacies over here, and they offer decent opportunities to go there and to learn about herbal medicine.
This is an important herb for me, Xixin. I just did my master's work about it, and you
Okay.
can see in the camera.
Looks like this, yeah. Alright, okay.
Small filaments, hard filaments.
Mm-hmm.
It's very spicy, very pungent, and when you chew it, like it immediately goes into your nose. It immediately
Okay.
goes into your orifices, and
Yeah.
that's very hard to reproduce because it's forbidden in my place, in Germany. And I try to work around with other herbs, and that's what my master's degree was about. And actually, I think you can do it now after my work, but still, this is a unique property that is so pungent.
Very nice, yeah. Okay. Interesting, yeah.
Whoops.
Yes.
Put it back later.
Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Yeah, so I think it's always a great opportunity. I mean, if you stay in China or if you're in another country, just try to get some herbs from Chinese medicine. It makes the learning much more interesting. It will help you to learn more about the functions and the application.